What we mean, we got to get locked in. It's not that we got to get locked in. We have no choice but to be locked in. We have no option but to be locked in. Locking in is the only way out of your current environment and going into a better one. You got to lock in. You got to want more for yourself. You got to want to win in life. What does it mean to win in life? It's your own definition of success, of what you want to accomplish, of who you want to be. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got their own definition of success, but one thing is guaranteed. We all got to be disciplined. We all got to be locked in order to make it to where we're trying to make it. That's a formula that you can't skip. That's a step that you can't skip. Locking in is a step that you can't skip. You have to be locked in. You got to be disciplined. You got to show up for yourself. You got to go hard. You got to want to be the best version of yourself. And there's a lot of people, they just floating around like these leaves outside. They just floating around. You got to stop floating around. You got to know where you want to go. You got to be disciplined, man. You got to put the walk. You got to put the work in. You got to get the walk in. It ain't about talking no more. You can't just be floating around. You can't just let life take you where it's going to take you. Yeah, we understand that. We understand that philosophy where we got to appreciate the present moment and where life takes us. But where do you want to go? Where are you going to take yourself? Why are we acting like we don't have a say in where we go? You have a say in where you go. You got to understand that where you want to be in life, that's on you. I said I want to be here. That's why I'm here. I set the intention. I put the work in. I made it happen. I locked in. I didn't have a choice. Becoming successful, reaching your goals and dreams, there's no choice but to lock in. But y'all think that locking in is an option. You think that you don't have to lock in. You think it's optional to lock in. You think it's optional to go to the gym. It's not optional to go to the gym. It costs $5. Planet Fitness. I don't know where you at in the world, but I know in the United States, we got something called Planet Fitness. $5, bro. Go get your gym membership. How about getting on the floor and doing them push-ups? How about going outside and taking those steps? That's free. That's free. Going to a park and doing some pull-ups. I just want us to put the work in, man. I just want us to put the effort in, man. I want us to understand that we have the privilege of being alive. Life ain't nothing to play with. And a lot of people don't have the opportunity to be here right now, but you do. And when you're not disciplined, when you're not locked in, when you're not doing the things that you need to do, you're not really showing gratitude to God for giving you life. How do we show gratitude for life? We have to appreciate our life. We have to appreciate the opportunity of life. We have to appreciate what God is doing for us in our life. And if you believe in God, I'm telling you that one of the best ways that you can honor God is by not wasting the life that He has blessed you with. We got to lock in, man. There's a lot of goals that we have for ourselves, but we're not going to do it if we don't lock in. You don't have an option. You gotta go hard. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way around it. It has to be done. You gotta grind. You gotta put the work in. Hey, bro, we got the same 24. What you mad for? Don't ever look at somebody else's life and be jealous. You can go and get it too. Ain't nobody more special than you. It's all about the discipline. They locked in. They locked in, but you decided not to. You thought everything was cool if you could just float on and float by. You can't float around in life. You can't be mediocre in life. You can't be average in life, but expect you to get everything that you want. It doesn't work like that. If you want everything out of life, man, that should be given to you, then you got to go out there and earn it. Because you get what you earn. You get what you put in. And we know this, but I don't think that we understand it the way that we need to understand it. I think we just saying it like, oh yeah, you get what you put in. Yeah, you got to put the work in order to get the results. No, it's like this is a necessity in order to live a better life. And when you do the things you need to do, you will live a better life. Don't ever complain about your life when you have 2 legs, 2 arms, and you able to go out here and work. Even if you don't, you got a heartbeat, man. As long as you got life, you can change your life. As long as you got life, you can change your life. Don't ever complain about your life if you got life. Don't ever complain about your life when you have the opportunity to change it. When you got the opportunity to put the work in, but you're not choosing to. You got the opportunity to put in discipline, but you're not choosing to. You got the opportunity to lose weight, but you're not choosing to. It's all on you. The work has to be done. We've been sleeping for way too long. We've been giving ourselves grace for way too long. Sometimes we just got to put the work in. Sometimes we just got to put the work in, bro. That's the only way we gonna see the results that we looking for. That's the only way we gonna live a better life. That's the only way. Locking in is the only way. Don't you want to know what your life looks like when you give it everything? Don't you want to know what your life looks like when you give it everything? Not half it. Not just I'm half in, half out. Not I'm sort of putting in the work. Nah, bro, it's like I'm putting in the work as bad as I want to breathe. I'm putting in the work like I'm hungry and I gotta eat. I'm putting in the work like my family depending on me. I'm putting in the work. My ancestors lived through me, bro. I can't be no weakling. I can't be no peasant. My ancestors living through me, my DNA. I met my great grandmother. I met the amazing, strong woman that she is. She living through me. You feel what I'm saying? My great grandfather, his blood is in my blood. He living through me. This ain't just about me. This is about those that came before me. My mama that's still on this earth putting in this work, who taught me everything I know, dog. She living through me. You got to do it for your family. It got to be bigger than you. My future son, he living through me. Literally, my future son, he living through me. That's my seed. Y'all playing around. Hey, bro, it's about the people that came before us. It's about the people that's coming after us. It's about the work that we have to do so we can show people that it's possible, so we can show our bloodline that we did it, so we could be the greatest in our bloodline. And we can set the standard of greatness. So our kids that come after us, they got to follow that greatness and be even better and raise the bar even higher, raise the standard even higher. You feel what I'm saying? We got to put the work in, man. It's the daily discipline. It's the daily effort. Like I said, we got the same 24. What you mad for? Don't ever be mad at your life when you can change your life. Don't ever be mad at your life when you could change your life, when you could be more disciplined with your life, when you could be more consistent with your life. That's on you. That's your fault if you're not. That's your fault that you're not locked in. That's your fault that you ain't putting in the work. That's on you. But you can change all that right now. Don't worry about what you didn't do. It's okay. Forgive yourself and change it. Forgive yourself and make the proper changes. The life that you want is in reach. And you can change your life. You don't have to accept the life that you've been living. You can change your life the same way that some people never knew God their whole life. And some people say they watch my videos and now they got a relationship with God. You can change your life. The same way people never been disciplined their whole life. They don't know how to be disciplined. And they watch my video and they understand you got to be grateful in order to be disciplined. You can change your life. The same way some people never been in the gym their whole life. I just told them to get a $5 membership. They never knew. They type it in Planet Fitness. They looking at their local gyms. They about to start working out. You can change your life. You gotta be willing to change your life. You gotta be one of them ones. You gotta be one of the ones to change your life. You don't have to accept mediocrity. You don't have to accept the lower version of yourself, the worst version of yourself. You could be the best version of yourself today, right now, this very second, this very minute. It should piss you off that you're not where you want to be in life. That should piss you off. But it don't piss you off enough, dog. It don't make you mad enough. It don't make you angry enough, man. It don't make you angry enough, man. And that's why it's stagnant. You need something to move you. You need something to push you. And I don't want that for you. Because a lot of the times it's pain, it's poverty, it's hunger. It's a death. It's a death in the family. It's something sad. It's something tragic. It's a heartbreak. I'm trying to get y'all motivated by the simple fact that you're existing. You don't need something tragic to happen to you to get moving. You don't need something tragic to happen to you for you to change your life. You just need to know that you got a heartbeat. And why waste that? You got to understand that you're mortal, that you're going to die one day. Why waste that? Why not just lock in and see what life has to offer when I put the work in? Man, what can life offer me if I put this work in? Hey, what can life offer me if I'm in the gym every day? Hey, what can life offer me if I'm outside doing my cardio? Hey, what can life offer me if I'm posting a YouTube video every single day trying to help humanity and push it forward? Hey, what can life offer me if I stop making excuses and I do execution instead? I stop making excuses and it's about execution. It's not about excuses, it's about execution. It's not about distractions, it's about putting into action. You see all that work? It's not about excuses, it's about execution. You could trade that in, you could change your life. You could change your life. But we're not doing the work that we need to do. We don't understand that everything's connected. The work you putting in today is what's going to push your life forward tomorrow. That's what's going to push your life forward tomorrow. But you know what it is, man? It's cool. If you don't want it, that's cool, man. If you don't want a better life, that's cool. Put a blanket over yourself and just go to sleep. Just put a blanket over yourself and just go to sleep. It's over for you. It's over for you. Put a blanket over yourself and just go to sleep like a baby. Just knock out. It's done. It's over. Call it reps. Or you gonna wake up and you gonna push forward. You know that alarm going off. That alarm going off, and then you. It's like, bro, just get up and put the work in. What we doing? Y'all, this life requires us to put the work in. This life requires us to go all in. This life requires us to go all in. This life requires extreme discipline. And of course, like I said, there's going to be time to rest. There's going to be time for grace. There's going to be time to relax. There's going to be time to live the life that you always wanted to live. But in order to get there, sometimes you have to just put the work in and get rid of the distractions. You got to get rid of the excuses. You have to want a better life for yourself, and then the action has to follow. You can't just want it in here. You got to show it out here. You got to put the actionable steps out. You got to do it. Actions over distractions, man. Locking in is the only way out. Locking in is not an option. Locking in is a necessity for where you want to go. It's a necessity. It's a necessity. That's all it is, bro. It's a necessity, bro. And you don't think it is. You think it's something optional that you can turn on and off. You got to lock in. There's going to be seasons where you lock in, and then there's going to be seasons of relaxing. Holiday season, you know, we want to relax and chill. We with the family and stuff. There's seasons for everything, but I'm telling you right now, man, you got to lock in. This is the season for locking in. This is the season for doing everything that you need to do in order to get you to where you want to go. You know it's the season to lock in. That's why you watching this right now. Let's put the work in, man. Let's put this work in. Turn the TV off, man. Turn the games off, man. Lock in. Go to that gym. Take them steps. Eat healthier. Be better. Save that money. Learn financial discipline. Learn financial literacy. I'm trying to show y'all the ropes, man. I'm trying to let y'all know how this works, man. I know that you want a better life, but in order to get a better life, you have to earn a better life. It's not about wanting it. It's about earning it. I want so much in life, but I got to earn it. And if I'm not earning it, then it ain't going to be mine. It's not going to be mine. I could kiss it goodbye. I could put the blanket, I got to do this analogy again, just put the blanket on to go to sleep. You gotta want more for yourself, man. And then you have to do the things that you need to do in order to make it happen. It's a 2-step process. Because it's one thing to want it, but you gotta need it. And it's one thing to need something and not do it. You gotta do it. It all goes back to action. It all goes back to action. All right.